that. I was just moving the mic. Hello everyone, Noah here, and before I explain what I'm doing, I just would like to say that yes, I am a little bit sick. As you can tell by the huge gulps of air I have to take to breathe because I have a cold and a stuffed nose, but screw that. I'm still making videos. I don't care if I'm sick. I can still make videos on video games. That's the perfectness about it. I don't have to show my face, which means I don't really have, if I'm sick, it doesn't matter. As long as I can still breathe, eat, and sleep, I'm pretty sure I can play video games. And I need to see. And I need to be able to speak. But other than that, I don't really need to be able to do much else. I just need to be able to, whatever. As long as I can survive, I can, play video games and show you guys video games. I don't have, like, a cooking channel or anything like that, or a music channel, right? Doesn't have to sound perfect. So, yeah. That's that. And also, I have a drink here. Because I want to, okay? And I also have a chocolate bar, because I want to, okay? Okay? So, yeah. And then, I also have... Nope, that's it, okay. That's all I wanted to say at the little bit. So today we're doing another challenge suggested to me by Zach. Now, some of these challenges won't actually have, like, the thing come up, like, say it would come up here, right? If it was a comment on one of my videos, then yes, I will go in and recording and edit that in. But if we, go to YouTube, right, I don't have a notification for, like, this is one, right? This is one I did, and I changed, me and him talked together about, me and Zach talked to each other, and we figured it out. But if it's not an actual comment on one of my videos, then I can't put it in. So some of these will be just he actually physically told me about it. So don't, like, be like, well, why is it not showing up? Because he physically met me in person and talked to me. Because that's a thing that humans do. Still. I know it's weird. Even though we live in an age of technology, we still have times where you physically walk out to meet someone, you go somewhere, you talk. That's a thing that people still do. I know it's weird, but it's a thing we still do. Okay? But he has challenged me to build a rocket capable of taking 100 Kerbals to a planet or something. So, the rocket I've made is probably not capable of going to another planet, even though it's massive. Like, it's massive. It's probably not able to go to them. It's not able to go to other planets, I don't think. It's probably able to go to, say, the moon, or maybe Minmus, but it's not able to go past, like anything past there. Is my crew saved? Yay, it saved the crew. So it's 100 Kerbals exactly. I actually did the math. So each of these ones can contain 16 people. Let's actually go there. The MK3 passenger module. The MK3 passenger module is 16 Kerbals, and the main one is, the main cockpit is, where is it? There it is. It's 4. So automatically you have one of them in the main cockpit. That's 20. So just trust me, there are 100 Kerbals on here, and I will go through here. And you can count and see for yourself that yes, there are 100 Kerbals here. Just look at how big the scroll wheel thingy is. So yes, there's 100 Kerbals there, just trust me. I counted, I did the math on a calculator. We're all good. We're all shiny and dandy. Let's go. So we launched this thing. Very, very not efficient. This is like one of the most inefficient rockets I've ever made in my entire life, ever, in any video game. Good drink. So yeah. Cinematic shot. Hang on, wait. Cinematic shot. Cinematic shot. So yes, this is very cool. It's very large. And the only mods used for this was TweakScale, and I just tweaked the scale of the gears here. These gears are scaled to 2.5 times, I believe, their regular size, because otherwise they're too small. So, to launch this, you need to push T, press S, Z for full throttle. Actually, I will go 1/3 throttle and see if it goes. And then you push space. And then your game flags. And then you realize you do need full power. And then there we go. It's got a good amount of struts. SAS, after a while, it starts bending, but after a while, when you get into the upper atmosphere, it's not a problem. Oh, I've added more fuel tanks as well than last time, and now it's heavier, so it's going up a lot slower. What's my current thrust away ratio again? Vessel. Thrust away ratio on the surface is 1.34. I don't know if that's good or if it's bad, or the regular thrust away ratio is the same. I don't know if it's good, if that's good or if that's bad. People who know these things, let me know if they're good, if that was good or if it's bad. It was 1.47 currently, and 1.5. I don't know if that's good or not, but if it's good, then yay. So these solid fuel boosters are about to run out, and then we'll decouple them. Then we'll be on our liquid fuel, and then when we decouple them, this guy goes. Actually, I can go when they decouple. Just so we get that extra bit of boost. Because these things being off aren't going to be able to be enough. So they're out, they go away, and this one turns on, so we keep our thrust. We want to wait for this one to become a 1. Once this one's a 1, we can start doing our angle thing. Correct? Yeah, that's correct. Once that's a 1, we can start angling a bit. I'm not going to angle it too much, otherwise it's going to fall over. Oh, frick. It's going to fall over. Oh, frick. I got to counterbalance it myself. Reached 100,000 yet? No. We do need to angle it quite a bit more. Otherwise we're gonna get a very bad thing. Keyboard's a bit sticky. Okay. We have gone past the 100,000 mark, so now we're just gonna give it a good kick in this direction. Just so we can extend it out a bit further. Okay, now we need to add a maneuver, which puts us into an orbit. Is what we're going to start with. We only want the small orbit. We only need it to be 100,000 or so. So we're going to do a nice, decent orbit of... there. Less than there. There will be good. Because, yeah, 113 periaps and then 164 something Apple apps. That should be good enough. I'll just kick it out a little bit more, though. Now point me at the maneuver node. SAS. See, it's a 49-second burn, so we don't have to burn for that long. We only have to burn halfway for node in T minus. So if you just, oh wait, there we go. So we have to go when this is half of the estimated burn. So about 25 seconds is when we have to start our burn at full throttle with these engines. These engines should have 49 seconds of fuel left in them. Should. And if these guys don't, then we always have the main booster here, which has enough fuel for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to engage our booster at 30 seconds to the node, which is directly like a few femtoseconds after the apoapse. It's like 3 seconds after apoapse. So now we can actually, let's just time warp to T minus 28 seconds. Okay, as soon as that number hits 30, I'm tapping Z or Z, or however you pronounce that. 30! Full power, because these engines are highly double have enough fuel for that. So. Oh, they might. No, I don't think they will. But they might, you never know. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do one full thing for the amount of time for the burn is, because then you're burning for up until you get to the node, and you don't start the burn at the node, because then you're burning past the node and you're not going to do anything. Okay, those engines are gone. Yeah, I'm going to ditch them. I'm going to ditch a bit of SAS there. Oh, that one's out too. Great. Okay, well, we got this engine too. We'll be fine. 2, 1. Perfect. So there's our orbit, and all that debris will be in a slightly not the best orbit, but we'll still probably be in an orbit. Nope, that one's not in orbit. That one's definitely not in an orbit. I don't think. That one's just going to start falling toward... All of that's going to start falling towards the planet. It'll eventually crash into the planet. But we survived. Okay, so now we need to get out to the moon. So we're just going to burn at periapse. So just going to go to like a few seconds before periapse. And then we just burn, and then we should be able to get to the moon. And then if we have enough, we can use a gravity assist on the moon to throw us out into a better orbit for kicking ourselves out to, say, Eve or Duna or something. But then they'd get stranded on Duna. We don't want them to get stranded on Duna. That's not desirable. We want to be able to bring these guys back. I want to have at least one mission where I bring the Kerbals back. Okay. Go. Because periapse, I have the full orbit there to get to periapse again. So I went past periapse. So we're just kicking apoapse out until we can get to the moon, and then hopefully we get an encounter with the moon. Because in the last attempt I did at making this video, I managed to get an encounter with the moon perfectly. Although then again, the moon is in an orbit that takes it, like, forever to do that. Like, takes forever for it to... takes, like, years for it to go completely around. Intersect with the moon. Orbit twice. See that? It doesn't even move. You can't even see it. It's moving pixel by pixel. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to time warp to apoapse. And we're going to do my amazing tactic. Of just, using, just kicking my periapse out as well. Look at the engine just twitching like crazy with its gimbal. And then we just burn full power So we can get our Periups out. Oh, look at that. We're going to get a moon encounter. Also, I like how we're going like 200 and something meters a second because our plan is bringing us back in. Now I'm just going to time warp accelerate us until our moon encounter. And then it's going to kick us way off. I wonder what that way off will be. Oops. I pushed a different button. Didn't mean to. I meant to click on warp here and then I meant to push M. Hello, moon. How are you? We're going to go under the moon. That's kind of terrifying. Hello, moon. How long do we have until the encounter? Oh, it's 5 minutes. No, I don't have time to wait for 5 minutes. I'm making a YouTube video after all. We still have plenty of electric charge. I have a bunch of RTGs on here. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna get an. Now we're gonna land. We're gonna end up like that. I want to actually like. Okay, I don't think I have the feel to land on the moon, but let's just see. So put us into a retrograde so we can burn. Bring us to a slow that we can land on the moon. So like we actually, you know, hit the moon, and hopefully on the light side, preferably the light side, please. And then we just burn full power until instead of getting in a weird orbit with Kerbal, we get a not orbit with the moon, because that's not what I'm intending to do. Trying to just still thinks I'm getting a moon escape. Perfect. I'm going half a meter a second. How do I time warp there? I can't even click on the things. Okay. Okay, which one's the moon? That's Kerbal. There's the moon. Hello, moon. Oh, frick. Full throttle. Gears. I am not going to survive this. Oops. Hey, can I, like, load my last autosave? Oh, frick. What did I do? Frick, did I just get rid of the Kerbals? Oh, crap. Alright, well, that sucks. Hang on, let me try this again instead of crashing into the moon. Let's launch that again without crashing into the moon. Oh yeah, and all the Kerbals will be dead, so we can't take 100 Kerbals with us. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have to carry 10 Kerbals in this 100 Kerbal rocket. It has the ability to carry 100 Kerbals, it just can't carry them right now because I don't have 100 Kerbals. So I'll bring the 10 Kerbals we do have. And then we'll just go up. In fact, you know what? I wonder what happens if we just cheat ourselves to the orbit. So we're just going to set our orbit around Kerbal. Oh, those engines are just going to stop. Oh no, they haven't stopped. Took a couple of them away. Oh frick, don't explode me, don't explode me. Hey, that didn't explode me. Screw you, those things. And then we're just gonna give them... Oh wait, let's go point retrograde, please, SAS. Oh, look at those things. And we're just gonna use these things as fuel that they have. And we're just gonna ditch them. So we're just gonna pretend that none of that actually happened, and we'll just be fine. And what we'll do is we'll do this. Just give them... Oh wait, that's not gonna have a lot of kick, is it? Alright, those are now just gonna go in and do their own thing. Their own little thrusts. And they'll eventually run out of fuel. Now we want to point prograde so we can get an intersect with the moon. And then we'll just do a flyby of the moon and land back on Kerbal. Because that's all the fuel we actually would have. Probably wouldn't even have this, but we're just gonna give it that. This thing controls like a whale in space, just so you know. So if you're not a really good pilot, just let the SAS do its thing. Alright, we're going to the moon. Well, fly by the moon. So there's just some debris at the launch pad now. So that's all the debris we just launched, and then there's some debris that's still somewhere flying around, probably in the atmosphere, and that's why it's not showing. So there's just a bunch of this. Eventually, some of this is probably going to end up crashing into the Earth, or into the Kerbal. Oh, this is probably the stuff. Yeah, there's one that's going on a suborbital trajectory. This thing isn't providing a huge ton of thrust. Holy crap. This thing provides less thrust than this thing in the vacuum. I don't know why this is not. This is taking forever. Don't mind my continuous slurping. I'm drinking a drink through a straw. See if we can get an encounter with the moon. It's just warped to almost Apoapse. Because we do need time to get back to, you know, prograde. Keep wanting to drink my drink like it's in a regular cup, but it's got a straw and I'm trying to drink it like a normal drink. I'm an idiot. Alright. Full throttle it. Alright, that's good. Hell, don't mind my mouse moving all over the place. I'm just wiping off the juices and stuff from my drink. I'm getting stuck all over my hands. Okay, and now we just warp. You go to a 10,000 times time? Yeah, 10,000 times time will be good. Because we don't want to go full times time. Because then that's too quick. I mean, I know this is one of the most inefficient ways, like, of getting to the moon, but, you know, NASA and people who work with spaceships all the time. Take note, this is a very good idea. If you have, you know, weeks worth of food on the ship, then this is a more fuel efficient way of actually getting to places. See, look at that, we're gonna get a moon encounter, and it's only taken a few days. And you can always maintain a good thingy with them. So we turn off our speed. Look at that. See, we got an encounter after 23 days. Not that bad. Alright, I want to do a closer flyby than that. Alright, where's my retrograde? I like my orbital period is infinity seconds, and time to apoapsis is infinity seconds, even though, and that's periapse, so time to periapse would be something minutes. We're just gonna do a basic flyby of the moon. That's all we're doing. And I also want to get a better, orbit than that in around Kerbal, because that's almost enough to reach Minmus. Like, that's very nearly enough to reach Minmus with the gravity assist we'd be getting. I bet, though, that if we point to prograde and we need to go faster, we'd probably be able to go to Minmus. Alright, we're just full powering it. We're still in this engine, so we may end up having to ditch that at some point because we won't be able to do things. Nice moon flyby. Almost an orbit, but a moon flyby instead. Okay, that's definitely going to be enough to bring us to Minmus, and there's an asteroid over there. Look at this. It's perfect. Alright. 86,000 meters should be okay. We can't do the travel in Minmus anymore because I don't have the speed. But I can easily just time warp to when we're doing the actual, flyby of the moon. I want to set it as my target, you idiot. Oh, frick, I'm an idiot. I pushed the wrong damn button. I can't reverse time, though. Well, I hope you enjoyed that non-existent flyby of the moon. Keep pushing the wrong goddamn buttons. Well, we'll get a new encounter with the moon eventually. We can still do this flyby. Oh, there goes that asteroid thing, doing its own flyby of Kerbal. I bet we're gonna get an encounter with the moon in a minute here. Never mind, it's gonna take another orbit, but I'm sure we can get it. We'll eventually get there. So, Rome, I bet we'll get there eventually. We'll eventually get a moon encounter. So I'm just going to jump cut to when I do get a moon encounter. Otherwise, it's just going to take too long. Alright, there we go. We got our moon encounter. Boom. Alright. Are we pointing retrograde already? Almost. We run out of electric charge. No, we're still time warping, that's why. Great drink. So we do want to get a nicer flyby, and we're going to get a Kerbal escape. Yeah, I'd rather not have a Kerbal escape with this moon escape. So we'd go here, we'd get a moon escape here, and then we'd continue on and then go get a Kerbal escape there. I'd rather not, though. So that's why we're bringing it to a very close... Ah, frick. That was just an orbit. We want just past an orbit. So you know what, if we point to that one over there, we might be able to push it outwards and then just get a better angle from this. No, it's not that one, it's the other one. Because radio low will push it outwards, right? That makes sense. I mean, it makes sense, I just don't know if it will. It's just gonna make my orbit all funky. Okay, don't really want a funky orbit. Let's make a maneuver that just kicks it out but doesn't give us an escape. Okay, that would give us a really close encounter to the moon, but then we'd be flying off from orbit, and we don't want to be going to way out into orbit, so that's not the direction we want to go in. I really want to bring it this way. Oops. No, I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to do a flyby of the moon. God damn it. How do I delete it? I'll just delete it for now. Add a maneuver. Just wanted to kick me out a bit. There we go, that'll bring us to an orbit, and then we'll have another maneuver. That brings us into... Oh, what was that? Oh, that was another encounter with the moon. I could get yet another moon encounter here. When the moon's there, and then I'd end up getting a moon escape there. That's only a 27.2 meters a second change. And we could add another maneuver. That would... No. Let's just not. Let's just, can I not, cancel that one? There we go. We want this guy, though, here. Which we would have close enough to just bring our periaps down to about... Needs to be about... No, way more than that. Sure, like 56,000. That'll be in outer atmosphere. Don't want it to. Don't want my rocket to be burning up. You don't want a non-existent periaps. $46,000 seems like a good one. That's a huge kick. We have to min this orbit. But it's totally doable. It's a literally 1 second burn and it's a node in 3 hours. Well, let's sit here for 3 hours and wait for us to reach the node. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That would just be mean to have an over 3 hour long video. It'd also be a very long video to edit and stuff like that. And render and upload, and it's all these RTGs here that are keeping our batteries online. As well as the fact that I have massive batteries right there. Oh yeah, I have this mod that lets me aim camera stuff, so I can just go here and aim my camera there, and then you can just, you know, do that. Okay, so now we need to just time warp until like the split second before the maneuver. Or my maneuver is going to change because I moved. Our my maneuver is going to change, isn't it? Oh no, no, it's not changing because my game's predicted well enough. Alright, how long do I have until the maneuver? Still 10 more minutes. Still have a minute and a bit, so we're just going to warp at 10 times warp until we get to 50 times warp. Oh frick, I missed the node entirely, but screw it. Because it's that one, so I assume I would just click on it. There we go. So that's that one. Now I need to move to the next maneuver, which is in 14 days. So now we're going to get this weird thing, and then we have to go all the way to the maneuver. Oh no, now my maneuver has changed because I missed it. So I need to kick it out again. Okay, we want to bring this thing. We zoom in and get better. That is way too low of a periapse. We want a good aero brake, not a crash into the atmosphere and explode brake. Yeah, that'll be good. Now we just have to time warp until we get there. How long of a burn is it estimating to be? A 6-second burn. So let's just time warp there. So we time warp until we get to the escape, and then we go along here into Kerbin's orbit. Hopefully we don't intersect a min-miss at any point. Oh frick, we might intercept a min-miss in a minute here if we don't do this maneuver. Oh, we have a terrible connection to the space center. Oh no, oh no. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We are good, we are good. We have no connection to the space center. Okay, we have a 6-second burn and we are still hours away. Okay, so we need to start it when it's 3 seconds away from the burn happening. We have 2 minutes and 1 second. It's time warp a minute and something. Still pointed on the maneuver, so that's good. Can I really not zoom in any farther? Oh, I can't. Okay. 37 seconds from it. Alright, we're seconds from the burn here. Still on this, dude. Well, I guess we'll have plenty of fuel for the next bit. Alright. 6, 5, 4, go! Oh, frick, I don't know if we'll have enough fuel for this. Oh, we freaking ran out of fuel. Last second ran out of fuel. Alright, well, goodbye that. Alright, that'll be on a mostly suborbital trajectory, that piece of debris. Oh no, it won't be. That piece of debris is way out there. We're gonna have to deal with that another time. But now, we're just gonna time warp until just before periapse. Actually, let's go, like, there. To, like, the dark side of the planet. Where is Kerbal? There's Kerbal. And then there's the moon, which is that tiny dot. And that's Minmus, that tiny dot over there. So, yeah. Hi, Minmus. You're all the way over there. You're that tiny dot. YouTube compression's probably going to make it impossible to see, but it's right where my mouse is pointing. Then over there is the moon, and then there's Kerbal, which is here. So we're here at the dark side meeting point of the moon, or of Kerbal, and we do want to keep it pointed this way, keep it pointed prograde, because then this part takes all the heat, which has lots of crew in it, but if we don't have an engine, we can't land, so what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll turn off SAS, and then the drag of the aero brake should allow us to spin and allow us to get rid of all that heat that would be everywhere. But I don't even know if this is going to be on a good enough trajectory for it. I mean, some of these parts of debris aren't even going to make it. Because there's a handful that are still in orbit. I don't even know if this orbit that we have right now is going to be good enough. I don't think we'll hit atmosphere. I don't know. Hang on, let's look this up. On the side here. Height of Kerbin's atmosphere. KSP. So yeah, there is actually a highest part of atmospheres, 70,000 meters, which we're going to hit by periapse, but there's not going to be there's going to be literally no pressure there for the atmosphere. But at about 40,000, there's 0.001 atmospheric pressure. So we're going to get very little. We went past our periapse already, which is only 79,000. God dang it. Okay, we'll have to burn retrograde at Apoapse. Which again is still way out past min-miss, which is what we were trying to originally decrease. So let's just hope we don't hit, hit min-miss. Alright, min-miss, we're coming back to you. We failed miserably. So yeah, we're gonna need to bring it down to at least, I would say 40 or 30,000 meters for it to actually do anything. Last time I did about I would say the best way, since there's the lowest density at about 40,000, we'll go to 40,000. So since we're about to hit, oh wait, frick, we're about to get a moon encounter. God dang it. So that piece of debris. Don't want a moon encounter. Screw off, moon. Screw off, moon. Thank you. Frickin' hell. Stupid goddamn moon. Goddamn moon's getting in the way of my landing on Kerbal safely. That's not a very safe landing to have going literally through the planet. Game thinks I'm gonna have a going through the planet idea, but I don't really want to go through the planet. Let's actually add a maneuver just to kick us out, so we actually have a frickin' periapse. Oh, and that's a really high periapse. I don't need that high of a periapse. Yeah, that's good. 41,000. So all we have to do is just point at our maneuver. It's a 1 second burn, so we just have to, like, wait for, like, never. I'm gonna just do a time warp to just before the maneuver. I wish to do a time warp, please. Thank you. Just because I suck at doing time warps on my own. Oh god. Still 11 minutes until we actually get to the maneuver mode. There. And then we just time warp 10. We'll just have to wait until we actually get to the 1 second. We'll wait until we get to, like, at 1 minute, we'll probably slow down the time. Actually, no, we'll just wait. Okay, now we're going to slow down the time, and then at about 10 seconds, we'll count from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go! Perfect. And then we'll just get a nice periapse of just over 41,000. No point in me prograde, so you can do that. Okay, now we're just going to time warp until about periapse. Not exactly periapse, but almost periapse. My drink, by the way, if you don't know, is just a Froster that we got because it was cold. It was hot. Oh, hi, Kerbal. So now we're gonna go way past the Terry-ups we had level 4. Terry-ups we had before was like just over 70,000. This time we're going all the way down to 45,000. So we're actually probably gonna get some re-entry effects. Minimal re-entry effects, but a little bit. Hopefully we can bring down our goddamn Apoaps from freaking Minmus. I bet that debris is eventually going to get a moon encounter. Or it's just going to end up burning in Kerbal's atmosphere eventually. Eventually all things will... Oh, yep, you can see heats happening. In fact, quite a lot of goddamn heat. Move. Rotate. Rotate. Spin. I know it's a terrible idea to spin, but spin is a good idea because it dissipates the heat. Oh god, the thing exploded. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So yes, we're getting a lot of re-entry heating, because I think I have re-entry heating increased. The more we disperse the heat by just moving faster, better. Because by dissipating the heat, we can, prevent the parts exploding. Oh, frickin' hell. Stop exploding! Okay, when we're pointing like retrograde, I'm going to just... Oh, frick, parts are exploding. Stop exploding. That's backwards. Slow us down a bit more. There we go. It's helped. A minor bit, but it's helped. Okay, we've gotten out of Periaps. Re-entry heating is gonna go away now. Well, a little bit. Not the most, but it's definitely there. And look at how far we brought down our Apoaps. We're still spinning, so whenever we point a retrograde, I'm just gonna burn. Burn! Slow us down. I want to just slow us down as best as possible. Landing in Kerbal is so hard. Okay, well, we got plenty of fuel. So I'm sure we'll be good. Also, I can close the Kerbal thing now. I'm just gonna burn until I can bring Apoaps down to like 50,000. So when it reaches about 50,000, that's when I'm gonna cut the engines, because otherwise the fuel's gonna run out because I don't have infinite fuel. I really don't have anywhere close to infinite fuel. Oh look, my brother's playing a video game. If I have it at about 50,000, then I'll have minor re-entry. Oh no, wait. I've just slowed myself down and I'm going to crash into Kerbal. On the dark side, of course. But if we bring the Apoaps down to about 50,000, we can arrow brake our way into the atmosphere rather than having to do a arrow crash. Or a burn-up thing. Harvester massive, apparently. Oh, please tell me we're having a feel for this. Barely. Oh, please tell me we have enough feel for this. Because this thing needs to be way lower than it is. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna quickly, just go to thermal, and then we can see difficulty. No, it's not on there, physics. I believe it's under physics. Yeah, thermal. Why is my conduction factor so high? I'm just gonna bring that down a bit. I'm just gonna bring lots of stuff down so I don't die. Okay. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna just crash into the planet. But we're gonna attempt to crash into this part on the land, but I highly doubt we will. Because we're currently over the water, and then we're going to start burning up in, like, now. See, we've hit atmosphere, and now we're going to start burning up. Which isn't very fun. That's why we're going to turn on our engine lightly, so we can start decelerating. That's useless. Let's just enable our brakes. Maybe that'll do something. Nope, not a single one of my air brakes are doing anything, and then now they're going to start burning up. Brakes off, please. Thank you. I'm going to start to get re-entry effects, and I do want to save some fuel for the air, for the landing, otherwise we're going to lose our engine. I'm sure we're not going to die. I'm sure we'll be fine. See, if we fall through the atmosphere at this speed, we're not going to get too much re-entry heating. Oh, frick, I forgot about this part. I always forget about this part. Frick, I'm an idiot. I did that by accident. Oops. I wanted to do it when it was safe, so... Only it's risky. Okay, we'll be okay. I'm now just gonna time warp to when I land, okay? We're running closer to landing, okay? Alright. You know what? I'll just jump cut. That's less editing to do. Yay, less editing. Yeah, I'll just do a jump cut. Okay, we're coming in. We're going to deploy the brakes. We're going to deploy the gears. The brakes will help us slow down very minorly, but it'll help. And these guys are actually going to get home safe because they managed to land relatively okay. Oh, we're only a couple meters away. Don't fall over. We have successfully landed. All the brakes are coming in now, and there we go. Success. Recovering. Just keep in mind that when you, if you do this thing, this 100 Kerbal challenge, the rocket I used was over 1 million credits used. So if you're doing this in career, I would definitely suggest to have a lot of money stocked up in case if something goes wrong. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!